Reading classics and picking up plastics. Literature.
Call me Literature. Welcome to the spoiler-free show where we talk about classic works of literature while cleaning up a local park, or parking lot in this case, since my local park was already very clean. Shout out Urbana Parks Department, we love you. Moby Dick, written by Herman Melville in 1851, a story unfairly maligned by high schoolers around the world. Moby Dick is a notoriously dense novel that starts with possibly the most famous first sentence in all of literature, "Call me Ishmael." Ishmael serves on the whaling vessel the Pequod, under Captain Ahab and alongside his cannibal pal Queequeg. Moby Dick was written before the Civil War, at a time when American authors were still trying to claim their rightful place in the pantheon of world literature. Could our young country ever produce literary works that rivaled Shakespeare or Homer? Herman Melville certainly thought so, and though Moby Dick was initially met with critical and commercial failure, over time it has built a legacy worthy of its epic contents. Herman Melville himself spent a chunk of his life aboard a real whaling vessel, the Acushnet, and you can see his name on the ship's register right here. Also, John Wall. Sometimes Moby Dick reads like the confessional of a sailor who has way too much fun singing shanties with the boys and harvesting barrels of whale oil out of 40-ton carcasses. Think Bubba from Forrest Gump listing all the ways he knows of cooking shrimp, except it's this guy talking about his special interest, whales. It's hard to understate the cultural influence of Moby Dick, from Starbucks coffee being named after one of the first mates of the Pequod, Led Zeppelin songs about the book, a fossil of a new species of whale named after Herman Melville, that SpongeBob episode with Mr. Krabs and his millionth dollar. Does the contents of this thick book really warrant all the praise? I think Moby Dick has such profound staying power because of its versatility. It's a story about America, capitalism, race, God. Oh, yeah, and whales. Action, humor, history, philosophy, it's all here, woven with care into 900 cozy pages. This book has a cult following for a reason. There are academics who study Moby Dick, people who write books about Moby Dick, this one that I read and enjoyed, even a devoted group of Melville stans who communally marathon the book every January at the New Bedford Whaling Museum over the course of about 25 hours. Can it get a little bit boring at times for readers, being inundated with nauseating nautical details? Of course, but that's often where the magic happens. It's the charming 3-page-long diatribes about knot tying that make you feel like you are on the Pequod, meaning that when the action happens, you are right there along for the ride. If you were assigned Moby Dick in high school and you didn't love it, that's okay. It's worth another try. No matter what background you bring to Moby Dick as a reader, I would bet my daily rations of hardtack that you could find a character among the crew to relate to. I'm very much looking forward to rereading this book at different points in my life. It's one of those rare stories where the text holds up a mirror for the reader to see themselves in, kind of like looking over the hull of a ship into the water below. Different perspective, different